Hey, what's up, y'all? It's all for the culture, man. We're here back again. You know, it's a night here in Houston, Texas. We got Go Yayo in the building.
Wow, yeah,
He's here with
man.
all for the culture, and we're just gonna have a good night tonight and talk to him and see what's up. So, man, with artists that I don't know, I always say that I always start from the beginning. So, like, let's talk about like you growing up. Where you grow up exactly, and where exactly are you from? Just tell me about that.
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm from the south side of Fort Worth, Agman, 901 East Canty.
All right, and like where you're from, what's that like? Like as far as I understand, like mostly all places are kind of the same, but like what makes it different than other places?
I'm from the slums. It's I don't know just what make it necessarily different from a lot of like you said, like my hood is just down there probably the same as your hood and everywhere else and shit. You know, we got dope fiends, we got niggas trapping, bitches selling pussy, shit. People working, struggling, trying to get by, shit. Regular hood, it's just going down right now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So how's the reception when you're in your hood now that you got all this fame and all this
Ah,
attention?
that shit crazy. That shit crazy. I can't go nowhere. Like I can't go to Walmart, Smalls, anything, little stores. I'm gonna sit. If I go to a store, I'm gonna be sitting outside 20 minutes taking pictures. Everybody,
Yeah,
kids. I was just at a Taco Bell. Me and my brother just get a little money from them, something like that. I'm talking about some kids seen to us. They called their friends. They was coming up, running up the street, trying to
oh
take a picture with us. This shit's
damn.
ridiculous right now.
But that's what you wanted, man. That was what what you were aiming for. So that's awesome when you get to see that reception from the fans and really get to get that like validation. Because I mean, yeah, the money's cool and everything, and people say they don't want the money, but I mean, it feels good when you know that your hard work is being well received.
Yeah. Shit, I love when motherfucker pay me for my work, but when it's like you can't fake that. When like
Yeah,
fans and shit running up to you, that's a feeling. Just I ain't never really just felt for, cause I ain't really play sports and shit like that
yeah,
growing up. So when I started rapping, it just gave a motherfucker a reason to just love it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Nobody gave a fuck about a nigga before the rap. I was just a little street nigga, bad as hell. Shit, that rap make everybody love you.
Yeah, but the more the fans fuck with you, the more you're gonna get paid too. So it
Yeah,
work
yeah.
hand in hand, kind of. So that's good that works hand in hand like that. So, I saw that like you were involved in the gangs, and we talked about that with Bugatti as well. And I was just wondering like, how did you get into that? And I didn't know that was big in the Dallas Fort Worth area. I had no idea that was a big thing down there. That the Bloods and Crips were big down there.
Yeah, in Fort Worth, like everybody gang bang in Fort Worth, so it's just wherever you from, you got your sets and it's just predominantly how it's gonna go. Like I'm from the South Side Agnan, it's a Crip neighborhood, but I'm gonna guard 4-4. Like Boogie from Stop Six, it's the East Side. They blood Stop Six, then our bloods, you got Fruit Crips,
Okay.
shit. But it's just growing up where you at is just sectioned off like that. A lot of people just never leave outside their section, even though Fort Worth so small, it's like a big circle. But a lot
Yeah.
of people never leave their section, so a lot of people just grow up a certain way. So when you finally do meet other motherfuckers from the other side, or if you been to met them and shit like that, you probably just grew up beefing.
Yeah. I mean, is it like Cali where the Bloods and Crips are at war and having problems, or
I
is it kind of
wouldn't,
like not
I
really?
wouldn't just say like I mean like Murder Word. That's where like our name come from. See, like maybe back then like
Yeah.
'90s when we got our name Murder Word, it was like real bad gang banging, Crips and Blood killing each other. But like, as for right now, it's just you got a lot of cliques in Fort Worth and shit like that. So where I hang with Blood, like my brother right there, he a Blood, he from Eastwood.
Yeah.
I'm saying we hang like it ain't just go some Crips, go some Blood
Yeah.
niggas. It ain't like that no more. It's just shit. We like respect ain't niggas trying to get some money, but gang banging real still though. It's very real to where shit.
Yeah.
Most of my beef just came from being like fucking with ops and shit like that. Op niggas. A lot of people I beef with be from the other side, like East Side Blood niggas and shit.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with them. I'm cool with a lot of them now that I'm rapping. But that's like most of the majority of my beef came from like East Side Blood niggas and shit.
Okay. And has that always been big in Dallas Fort Worth area, like for like very long time now?
Yeah, probably like 90s.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, man. No, it's big over here too now. A lot bigger here now too. And then you especially got like guys like Maxo and stuff that have shown that side more. And so I didn't even know it was as big as it was in Houston, but through the music and getting older, I realized how serious it was over here. So I did see on one of your interviews you talked about your trouble with the law and the attempted murder charge that you caught, right?
Yeah.
I mean, looking back on that, like, what's the thing? What's one of the things that you probably regret the most from that time or that era? Um, that whether after or before, whatever. I mean, just through that whole time, you wish something would have gone different or you would have done different.
That's when right before I caught that charge and shit like that. I was 17, so it was like a big time in my life to where like transitions to like being a man. So I was having so much money. Me and my brother Slick and Free Lily, we was having so much money back then. Like it's like it's like how it happened. Just like I crashed, we all crashed. We had our little shit going, whatever we was doing, our little lick and shit. We was eating, and we all crashed on some whole other shit.
Yeah.
We all crashed on some other shit that just got us fucked over. So that's the only thing I regret, because I started Rich for 21 back then. We was screaming Rich for 21 even years ago, like 2013, 2014. We was young. So where shit, then nigga didn't go to jail, probably would have had it then.
That's dope though, man. That like you can just like that you went through that and then now you be able to progress to where you are now. It's a beautiful thing that you're able to do that, man, and I respect the hell out of that.
Nah, that's a big part. That's a big part of my. I I attribute that like as a big part of to my success. Cause when I came home from jail, that was like my big movement. No more free with cost. To where if I never went to jail, I probably wouldn't even have like the same feelings I had for rap, and just I wouldn't even just have the same vibe, because jail like made a man out of me. Even though I've been a man, just like that jail since.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah, it just like it just made me to where I came home focused.
Yeah. You just like you miss the rap so much and you just miss the music and everything so much that when you go home you're like, man, I gotta do this and I ain't gonna mess this up.
I screamed it so much in jail. Everybody was in there telling me like, you shouldn't be in here, man. You supposed to be out there doing. I'm like, man, you right. So when I got out, I seen so many niggas going to jail they was trying to give me 20. So I seen so many motherfuckers going to jail that was just going to court, me getting top 25, 30, just young niggas 17 getting 17. So I was like, shit, if I make it out this, so I gotta do something. I gotta do something, shit.
I heard Vlad say, I think it was Vlad, he said they were going to give you more years than you've been alive. And when he said that, I thought about, I was like, God damn, like the way he puts it in perspective, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, they offered me 20. I was 18 sitting in jail fighting.
They offered you 20? Damn.
They was stiff on them.
What a crazy offer. Like damn, like that'd be, I don't know how, man. That's like pressure I can't even imagine.
Shit.
That's crazy.
I just during that time, I just never wanted to. Well, I knew I was innocent too, but I never wanted to just. I thought you were laughing at me. Nah, but shit, I knew I was innocent, so I always knew I was coming home. To where I never just was in there just too spazzing, but shit.
Yeah.
They offered me a dub, and I'm shit a young nigga to where I never just took it like as sad. It used to just piss me out.
Yeah.
So I used to just be walking around mad. I never was just like in my feelings about it.
How does that stress and that like that it's a struggle, right? It's something that your mind's going through, it's something that your body's going through. How does that condition you? What does that do to you? How does that change you?
It made me just want to get so much money to where a motherfucker couldn't tell me nothing. That's like the worst feeling I hate about being in jail, because I'm so used to just, I do everything by myself, and it can't like tell me nothing. That's what I just been doing like that since I was little. My mom and them stopped taking care of niggas because shit, I was acting grown, so where shit, I had to be grown, to where a motherfucker can't tell me nothing. So I've been feeling like that since I was 13, 12. Yeah. So now I'm shit 21, to where shit, I was sitting in jail at 18, I was like, hell no. Like, that was the fucked up feel, like motherfucker telling you when you gotta go in and when you gonna eat and shit like that. Hell no, that's one thing pissed me off. Because shit, I lost my control, my sense of control was gone. So that's the only thing I hate about that shit. I hate that I wasn't in control of my life no more. If they wanted to give me 20 years, that's just what it was. They just locked me up. Shit.
No, like I hear you talk and I smile, because it's like I see a similar struggle in what I went through, because I would go to the hospitals and I'd be like, man, when I get out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And then when you talk about like you wanting so much money that somebody can't tell you nothing, I'll be thinking the same thing. But as far as like my medical bills, like I'll be wanting so much money that I don't give a fuck. Like I could have 50 surgeries if I want. Nobody tell me shit. I got money to do whatever I want. Like
Nah, for
that's how
real.
I be feeling. So that's a funny just way how it kind of coincides with each other.
And that's the real world for real. To where I had to learn that to where it's very real. To where if you got the money, shit, your life is gonna be way different. When you don't have money, your life can go this way. But when you have money, your life is going another way. So like you said, with your surgery, mine was jail. To where like I feel like shit. If I got money, nigga, I can
It's
do whatever I
everything.
want to. Shit, I bond out on whatever charge, $1 million bond, anything.
It's everything. You could protect yourself from the government, the healthcare system, like everything. And it's crazy because people don't get it that money is tied into everything. And people talk so much about race, and yeah, that's very important. That plays a role. But a lot of times things are separated on class and
Yeah,
money and what you have.
it's really exactly what it is because America is a capitalist country, so where it's just based on making and spending money. So like you said, most people first thing they come to their mind is race, but it's really like you said, it's class. To where it's poor people. Shit, when shit hit the fan and like the shit like even just with like food, GMO foods and shit like that. The bad food, cheap food,
Yeah,
is gonna be cheap. The bad shit for you gonna be cheap. Which poor people are the people that's gonna eat it. So they the
that's why they
consumers.
unhealthy
Yeah,
too.
that's why they the consumers of the fucked up shit. You got money, you can afford the better food and shit like that. That's just a simple way to put it to where just about how being broke can fuck you
Yeah.
up. You down there killing yourself 'cause you can't even afford the real food because you gotta pay for this and shit like this.
Yeah, you can't even go to Whole Foods, get you the nice, fresh fruit and shit like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, that's like if any person with a brain went to the hospital and just looked, they'd be able to see because you see so many minorities, most of them being African American. And what are you gonna say that you're a racist and that plays a part in them being sick? No, you idiot. It's because they're forced to eat food that has stuff in it that's crap. That's just bad and. That's just the way it is, and it's just like it's all to do with money. All to do with money.
That's why you gotta get money. That's why I wake up. I feel like that's just. I don't want to just say it's the answer to everything, but shit, I can't think of nothing better.
Same exact
Shit,
thing with me, man.
anything. You get sick, you gotta get some money. Go to jail, gotta get some money. Your bitch leave, she go get some money. She probably left you for a nigga with some more money. So shit, you watching this right now, go get you some fucking money.
That's what I say to people who be hating. I'm like, man, go get some money, do something,
You
get some
wouldn't feel.
money.
You gonna feel way different.
Yeah, you gonna feel way different. But oh my god, that's the truest statement you just said. Because I used to just like I had given up like on life. I was so mad. Like I was like, how they do this to me, right? And then I started like hustling and working, and I was like, damn, okay, it's not bad. It's not that bad. Like you like I'm kind of having fun.
Nah,
Like,
once you get money, it's just
Yeah,
it
fun.
make everything better.
yeah. So one thing, man, I wanted to ask you was about like. So with that going on, you got out of jail. But when was the exact time you took music seriously? Because it sounds like you were taking music seriously before you went into jail.
Oh yeah, I was rapping since probably like, I mean I've been in the hip hop forever, but I've been rapping. First rap I ever wrote, I was probably like 11 or 12.
Oh, okay, cool.
But when I just was serious, my cousin Zach died. I was from like 15, 2012. That's when I really just started like going to the studio, actually recording songs. Oh yeah, I was about 15.
I like hearing that because like it's like a lot of new rappers today. You hear them, they're like, "Oh yeah, I've been rapping for the last 2 years. I've been rapping for the last year." It's like, damn, bro, you paid your dues yet? Like, you really put in that work. So that's dope that you've been. And I can see your interviews. I see that you do know a lot about hip hop and you are knowledgeable. But
I
like,
love this shit.
yeah. Who were your favorite rappers growing up? Who'd you listen to?
I listen to a lot of shit. To where like my daddy, he a super hip hop head.
Oh,
So where that nigga like he had me listening to all kind of shit growing up. A lot of West Coast rappers, NWA, Tupac, shit like that. Brother Lynch Hun, C Rose, and shit like that. My dad is just a super gang banging that nigga.
Yeah.
So but he also listens to like country shit too, like KRS-One and a bunch of other shit like that. I used to love like that Nas Illmatic album and shit like that. So where I grew up on all hip hop, but I felt like that was just like studying to me. To where like I didn't like a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like I feel like I needed to know it because I've been in the music so long. So I feel like I just needed to know it. I feel like all football players down to know all the. You're a running back, you could down to name all the running backs that's great. So I said like it was studying to me. But like my favorite rappers always like Gucci Mane's, Boosie, because they know I'm from the South to where shit. Me coming up, them was Tupac studs and shit. Them was the Tupac studs. Shit.
Especially Lil Boosie. I think Lil Boosie does kind of emulate that in his own way to an extent. I definitely like Lil Boosie. And Gucci Man, he's really the one dude from the South that never really got that, like, he got mainstream success, but he didn't get that, like, put on all the TV channels, get on The View, get on like Ellen, like Drake did. But he
Yeah.
was still able to put on so many people. I mean, it's
It's
crazy.
the influence. So now,
Yeah,
so regardless, he was gonna get his shine regardless. Cause now look, he went to jail and his offspring, like everybody that he just fucked with, and then they almost created and molded. They all over the charts now. So
there's
where you
so
look,
many people.
do you like damn, where y'all come from? Y'all out under Gucci like Dolph Migos, Pee Wee Longway, shit. Chief
Uh,
Keef even was under him at one
who was
point.
the other dude that just Future was under him for a little
Future,
while?
yeah, Scooter,
Yeah,
shit, a
wow.
lot of people. To where you be like Young
Waka,
Thug, huh? Yeah,
Waka.
Waka,
Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of people.
To where you be like, that I started under Gucci. I feel that's why I compare myself like in DLW. I compare myself to Gucci a lot because my influence is put on a lot of people. Like my whole Hood Fame gang,
Yeah.
Bugatti Casino doing million views, CJ doing millions of views, Give Money Little Running. I had Stretch Gang with me from Dallas at one point in time. They did a million. Even op niggas diss me and get millions of views and shit. To where just like my influence at where I'm from is just similar. So where if I had to just like compare myself to an artist, I say I was like a Gucci Mane and forward for Dallas shit like that.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope. You think that listening to the NWA and all that West Coast music is what uh, kind of has you like with the reality raps, like with the real, like, cause when I listen to your music today, before you even told me that, it kind of like that's what like kind of what I thought about was like reality raps, West Coast, kind of talking about the gang bang life and that kind of stuff.
Shit, I just grew up to where like in our age range, like I'm saying like mine 21, but just we got like the new rappers like Lil Pumps and
Yeah,
shit like that to where it's just fun music, drugged out music and shit like that. So where me, I wouldn't necessarily. We didn't grow up on that shit.
yeah,
We grew up on the niggas talking about trapping and just like
hustling
like I
and
said,
shit like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
My favorite rapper was Boosie and Gucci growing up to where they was putting their stories and struggles out on every song. To where I just wanted to emulate that. I wanted to put my story. I wanted when motherfuckers to listen to my music. I wanted them to feel like they know me. I mean, I wanted to make the music too that can fun shit, get
yeah,
nigga live shit, make fuck hoes, make hoes dance too. I want to make that shit, of course. But I wanted people to listen to my music. I wanted to feel like they like I fuck with yeah. I know him. I know what's going on. Like to where shit. Like if you a real fan of me, you can watch like just my growth from just when I first was rapping and just to now. It's just the story never changed. It just got either just deeper because as I'm perfecting my craft, I'm able to project the words and paint the picture a little more in more detail.
yeah. That's dope. That's dope. Man, the while we're talking about music, I saw the XXL freshman class, and I saw kind of comments on it. The only people I knew from them were A Boogie, Cap G, and XXX. I didn't know anybody else. What were your thoughts on it, and were you pissed that you were not included in that shit? Because I felt like you should have been included in that shit.
Nah,
Or you think next year?
I feel like next year for sure I'm gonna have it.
Okay.
Just for the simple fact is a lot of people on the list was just they booming. I can't take that from 'em. But a couple of people I didn't even know who like you said. I didn't
Yeah.
even know a couple of people were on there. But just sort of like the XX, the XXL freshman list is just that's something I wouldn't mind being on. But it's not nothing I just strive for. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I gotta be on XXL. Like, I really don't give a damn. But I fuck with XXL. Like they follow me on all my social media. They follow me. XXL.
Yeah.
So shit, they put a nigga on there. Salute. If not, I just feel like I gotta work harder.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think that that's what a lot of people are saying nowadays is like they don't really care whether they get on it or not. It'd be cool, but they don't really care, which kind of, I don't know if that's really what XXL wanted. I'm sure they wanted to be respected or wanted to be something that people strive for. But I mean, it feels like it's a number. It feels like it's a politic game. It doesn't
It
feel
is,
legitimate to hip hop.
Like to where a label could just like we were saying that label plant shit, the industry plant shit. Like a label can just get you on there out the mud. Like you said, it'd be people on the freshman list that I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
I'm saying like for real.
I didn't know the girl on there. I don't know the girl. Kamea, I didn't know.
Kamaya, I never
Kamaya.
heard of her. I looked up afterwards. She alright too though.
Yeah. I looked her up afterwards. That's what a lot of people have done with that shit is like look it up afterwards. But so I saw you the two mixtapes you dropped this year, right? That's the Rich Before 21, and the other one was the
Fuck Yeah.
Fuck Yeah. Why'd you call it Fuck Yeah?
Fuck yeah, it was like a big movement, like with my brand.
Yeah.
So where when I first came out, like it was no more free with cost. To where if you wasn't on our side, it was fuck yeah yo. To where shit, I needed
Okay.
to just it's like I conquered both of them. So where I even had shirts and shit for sale. Like if you fuck with me or not, people buy them regardless. Fuck yeah yo shirts and shit.
You got to give me a shirt, man.
I got you.
Um, but okay, so uh, with crafting those two mixtapes, how do they differ?
I feel like Rich Folk 21 is just like I feel like Fuck Yeah was a slept on mixtape. That and Super Saiyan Yeah too.
Yeah,
But
fuck yeah, it was slept on. That was dope.
Cause I feel like I was just putting out some shit. But like with Rich Folk 21, I made it so fast because Rich Folk 21 was originally music that I accumulated over like the last 2 years. That like since I've been home and I worked on a project like that, but I changed it so many times. Like every mixtape I dropped since I came home was supposed to be Rich Before 21 because that's the name of the mixtape. My first solo mixtape was always supposed to be Rich Before 21, but I never dropped it until I turned 21 because it's just I feel like the vibe I was in was never just like the right moment to drop the tape, and I rap off like feelings and shit like that.
Yeah.
So where when I made Rich for 21, I feel like that was like my greatest body of work just for the simple fact is I put like my everything into it.
Yeah.
I show like every side of me, just the hard shit that I can do both. I put like my actual feelings as in most of the time I just rap out of feelings. Like I might be angry, so I might make an angry song, I might be sad, make a sad song. But with those I put like my actual like my life, my essence, my identity to inside the music.
I heard you say you made a song for every year you've been alive.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. So, with the Rich Before 21, you said that was your original mixtape and that or that was your original title name. Did you want to be rich before? Did you want to be rich before dropping it? Is that kind of what you were saying with the vibe?
But as in, well, I mean, like I said, I made a Rich for 21, but I wasn't even rapping yet. I was
Yeah.
just, I mean, I was rapping, but it just wasn't serious to me. I was making Rich for 21. I was hitting licks. We was still in car.
Oh, okay.
So where Rich for 21 came, that's where we felt like we accumulated our goal. We actually felt like I reached my goal before I went to jail. That's 2014. Shit, I was hood rich, street rich way before then. So where I feel like we already made our goal. When I came home from jail, I just transitioned it to the rap. So when I was Rich for 21, it was just that's what that is.
Oh, okay.
So when I turned that's gang now. Like this like I sent for the whole clique. But it started out just me, Lee, and Slick. We was just Rich for 21 gang. So where I got so much money and shit now. I spent so much money, shit. I could have been super rich last year if I would have signed them deals. So
Okay.
shit, I'm 21 right now, shit. As long as I got an M before 22, I should be alright.
Yeah. So you still doing an indie thing. What labels have called?
I've been reached out by multiple labels.
Okay. Any of the big name rappers reached out that we know about?
Like to sign me or just
sign
rap
you.
with me?
Yeah, sign.
I think the biggest rapper that ever tried to sign me, like, that's just a rapper was like maybe it's like Soulja Boy, 50 Cent. Oh yeah, most recently was Nas.
Oh, right. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Most recently was
What's the
Nas.
name of his label?
Uh,
Is that the Mass Appeal?
I want to say Master P, whoever Dave East is signed to.
Okay.
Dave
Yeah, they
East.
popping now that they got Dave East, and then you said 50.
Yeah, 50.
Oh, that's dope, man. 50 trying to fuck with the South and all the new shit. That's dope. That would have been a dope thing, but I don't know how much he doing now with the music now that he got power.
That shit, that's all I want to do anyway. Shit, put me on power.
Put me on power.
Put me on power. I'd be cool with that.
Hey, yeah, I mean, get him on power, bro. That would be dope.
Yeah,
That would be dope. I think you make it believable as like a bad guy, bro.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's all I want to do in there. I want to shoot some shit.
Shoot some
Maybe
shit.
slap Tyreek around or something.
So, speaking of slap, I love the fact that you fight. I love that because I hate the fact that now kids are so quick to run to a gun. It's like, and I feel like people from Texas, they just like that. They just like to we just like to fight when we from Texas. Like we like to squabble. So I have a question. What's your win-loss record?
Like ever?
Yeah, ever.
Let me see. Oh shit.
Or we'll say since you've been like an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like since you've been like 16, you know what I'm saying? Fighting for real, like.
Shit, I've been fighting for real since kids. I done shit. That
Yeah.
shit I always count because I got niggas. I done whooped elementary school, middle school, went and did
Yeah,
1,000
I fought young
push-ups
too.
trying to get a day dub back. So shit, we 21,
Yeah.
nigga be beefing over some shit. We was into it where we 13, 14. But I probably lost like maybe 2-3 fights in my life. And I
Yeah.
done fought thousands of times.
Yeah. I lost a bad one, man, and then I just never really did too much fighting after that, man. I lost a little bad one, but you know what I learned, man? It taught me a good lesson because my brother always used to tell me, he's like, bro, like, I grew up young, and I was always older and taller than everybody in my grade, and he was entering middle school, and I was still in like the first grade, and he was telling me like, bro, you gonna see football players, you gonna see basketball players, like, you brown, bro, you not gonna be the biggest dude in school, like, they're gonna be a white kid bigger than you. Probably gonna be a black kid bigger than you. Probably gonna be a Mexican bigger than you. Like, just chill for a minute. And I was in 5th grade playing 2 years older than me in soccer, and I was busting their ass, and he was getting mad. And one day we had Cece's like celebrating our win, and we squabbled. And I didn't know how to fight. I was so young. I didn't know how to fight. I grabbed his neck and just leave my whole shit open. Oh my god, bro, you rocked me.
See, I got older cousins who used to kick my ass and shit. So where I was getting whooped by my big cousin, big homeboys. So I was taking that shit to people my age and was beating the shit out of them. I was shit. My big brother was taking me home, whooping my ass. So shit, I was whooping niggas my age, bad.
I had a nice brother, man. He would beat me up to an extent. Like he would just get me to that point where I'd leave him alone, and then he just let me go. So like that really, after that, I learned one, how to fight, like protect my face and know how to fight, and I got much better at fighting. And two, don't bump your gums. Just defend yourself.
Yeah, nah, I talk. That's why I had to fight, because I talk a lot.
Yeah.
I used to talk shit, so I had to fight.
Yeah.
Nigga wouldn't even let me make it.
Yeah, right. So you actually fought tip security guards and shit. I heard.
Yeah.
Are you and Tip cool now? Y'all talked it out. You got to speak.
I actually never. I still want to speak to T.I. to this day. So
You still spoke to him?
You see this video? Get up with me. But niggas say, like, I mean, I don't know Tip to where when that shit. I just took it to him just for the simple fact is it's your security.
Yeah. And just like you said, had you done that in Atlanta, you wouldn't have been able to leave the city.
Hell no.
Yeah. That's definitely true. I definitely felt when you said that, because I was like, man, that's true, and people need to show the same respect back to the people up and coming. We're gonna stop for this. So yeah, so that's cool that he. I mean, that's cool what you said, because he needs to do that and show respect to the younger dudes coming up, because, you know, I mean, that's just right. That's just the right thing to do. You know,
I just feel like when. Like you said, yeah. Like I said last time, it would have been the other way around, and if it would have been Atlanta and my security would have jumped Tip, it wouldn't have been the same. They wouldn't have let us leave. They would have flipped us, and that would have been it. Yeah. And they would have said I was tripping somebody else's city, and that's just how it is. They would have chopped it up as that. So when you come to my city, I'm not no regular person. I wasn't a regular person before I was rapping. So now that I'm rapping, I'm heavy in these streets to where it's just a respect thing. Like, I didn't give a fuck about being on stage with T.I. while he was performing. They were asking me to be on stage because shit, it's just to show that my city, that I'm somebody from your city where you're from, and I'm doing something big, just to show, like, it gives the city hope and shit like that. So where when everything went left and shit like that, shit, I could have did a lot more than just made a little Facebook, Instagram post, and just could have did the fool. Shit, popped up at Onyx the same day, whatever.
Yeah.
Shit, but I just left it cool. So like I said, I just want to talk to bro, holla at bro, see what he on. I done did a shout out to Shy the Guy, his little cousin. I did a song recently with Shy the Guy. We finished the video. I got 2 songs with him. So shit, ain't no beef with Tip shit.
Yeah.
Just we ain't spoke since the situation. I feel like shit, nigga don't owe me shit, but I feel like a motherfucker should want to reach out to me just because. I mean, shit, niggas know when you really in the streets, no matter where you from, when you go to somebody else's city, and like that happened, they was already calling because they knew, like, the situation can go left.
Yeah. But that's true, and that's true what you said is, like, you know, you, especially, like, you going to someone else's city, and that person has already, I believe in helping people that help themselves. So it's already been proven that If you're on the stage with Ti, you've earned that. You've done something to earn that. So he should want to reach out and stuff like that. And Ti is one of my favorite rappers to this day. He's one of my favorite of all time. But I definitely do see your point in that, and do definitely 100% agree that he needs to reach out. So Tip, please do that, man.
Yeah, Tip, get up with me, man. New king of the South. Why?
But let's talk about one of my favorite rappers because he's hilarious to me, Bugatti Casino.
My brother.
Yeah, he is so funny, just how he keeps it so real all the time. And something he said, and I was watching your interviews prepping for this interview, and I caught you saying it too, and I was like, damn, they both said that to me. And when he said it to me, we all talked about it later on how differently he thought than another rapper who came to the studio, and he was like, man, where y'all hoods at in Houston, man? Where y'all hoods at? And I want to go see that. He was on some shit like, I like to see the big houses. He's like, I would rather be from the hills than be from the hood. I would rather be from some nice ass place than the hood. And I saw you saying that. And I'm like, what? Like, did y'all always think like that before y'all met each other, or was it kind of like y'all all just think like that now? Or like, where did that mind frame come from?
Just anybody that really just like, because a lot of people don't really come from the struggle. Yeah. A lot of people just faking it. So when you really come from the struggle, why would you want to just, like, when I rap, I'm not glorifying like the shit I done did or the shit I might still do. I'm just giving you my story, just keeping it all the way real. Because shit, nobody want to go through that. I don't want my kids to go through that. Shit, I don't want nobody should have to grow up the way I came up, shit like that. Even though it's probably people grow up way worse than me. But I'm saying, shit, motherfuckers shouldn't have to come up like that when there's so much opportunity out here for, like you said, I could have been from the hills. I ain't have to be from the hood, from the block and the slums. I could have been from the motherfucking Beverly Hills or something.
Yeah.
And but then again, I always look at it like my life might not have came out like this.
Yeah.
Shit, I could have been a doctor, a lawyer, or something.
Yeah. Or you could have ended up like one of them rich kids who could end up being a fucking drug addict and not doing shit with their life. You know what I'm saying?
But
so it's like
I'm a product of my environment to
exactly.
where I'm a product of my environment, but I'm not a victim.
Exactly. Yes. You used it in a positive way. You became a positive product of your environment. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I love what you said, because that's a big problem I have with a lot of these suburban dudes that act like they're from the hood and they're gangster. I'm like, do you not understand that the people that are in that do not want to do that? Do not want to be in that. They want to be where you're from. So why are you acting like you're from? I just never understood that shit, and I always hated that shit. It just irritated me. But let's talk about one more thing. What did you think of when you saw Bugatti and the whole dog story and that whole Dallas Cowboys thing? Like, what was your first thought and reaction to that?
I did not like that shit at first. I told Boo when I first called him, he sent it to me, and Say Cheese had just posted it. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Why are you doing this? And he was like, bitch ass nigga, I always ride with you and all the crazy shit you doing. Like, I don't do crazy shit like this. I'm saying something like that. To where I was really low-key mad, like, man, why the fuck you even post that shit? But I was like, but that's my brother, so I'm like, shit, just gotta see how it play out, fuck it.
Got to.
Next thing I know, an hour later, it was on Sports Illustrated, Sports Center. Everybody was posting it. It was talking about it on Ellen, everything. I was like, oh, shit, nigga, you fucking did it. You pulled that shit off, so where shit. I had the same thing, but I was not, like, I got the street, so that's my twin. So a lot of people see me and be like, you stole that dog. That shit pisses me off, but shit, that's my brother, so I'm riding regardless.
Yeah, that's the way it is, man. You gotta tell your brother he's wrong behind closed doors, but then ride with him in public.
Yeah, you gotta ride with him in public, but shit, if I told him to his face on his FaceTime, that shit was tripping. You tripped the fuck out. What were you doing? But shit, it came out, worked out good for us in the end.
Right? He was on CBS radio and shit.
Everything.
So, man, I saw the video you posted where you were like had the cash and you were talking about like this rap shit, like saved my life. Did something happen right before that and in that moment to make you make that video and you say that and be so happy in that moment? Exactly.
It really was just like after that Rich 421 shit, I had got like real down because I felt like that's like the worst feeling. Like I said, besides like being no control and shit like that, it's just, but I guess it's a sense of control too, because I felt like I felt like I was missing something like did I miss my shot? Like that feeling like did I miss it? Damn, did my opportunity come and did I not take it or did I not grasp it like I should have? Should I have took that deal? Should I have signed to him or such and such like that? I was going through that because I didn't reach my Rich for 21 goal, even though that's just a small thing in my mind because I done
Yeah.
accomplished so much. But it meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me that Rich for 21 shit because I was working so hard for it. But now in hindsight, I look back like I got lazy in my eyes just so the simple fact I came in so strong to where I just had to keep that pace up. So I had got down probably like 2 months and my Rich for 21 was doing 1 million views and shit. And I was still like fucked up about it. So where I had to just really sit myself down and just go back to the basics of me. Like I would listen to all my old rap. Like I wanted to get into the vibe that I was in when I was first came home from jail where I was making them hits. I had to really like, what was I doing then? What was I doing? How was I acting? Who was I fucking with? To where I had to just get all the way into my mind frame to where I had to just get it to where I accept it now. Like, this is me. This is what I'm doing. Shit. Oh well, I didn't meet my goal, but once one door closed, another one opened. So where I got over that shit. So where when I was saying that like this rap shit is you niggas' dreams, just saved my life. That was like a real quote to me. To where it come from my heart. To where I don't rap because I want to no more. I rap not just because I only rap because I have to. I rap because it's my life. It's this shit. This is what. Yeah, this is what got me out the hood. Getting me out the hood was gonna get my mama that big house and shit like that. So where shit, I need to just put more into it. I can put my all into beef and hoes and getting money trapping, but I need to put my all into my craft because this is what's gonna benefit me in the end.
Yeah. Are you spiritual? You pray a lot?
I'm not very religious. I'm like if you say spiritual, I guess spiritual would be the word because I'm not very religious. Just like because I learned so much about it since I was in jail. I learned a lot about a lot of religions, so where it's a choice at the end of the day, like what you gonna believe in with that. So where I believe in a higher power.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do pray every day, but it's just like I feel like it's just different than when I was praying when I was little, because I was. Everything was set. Like I learned you're not supposed to say the same prayer over again. You just every time you say a prayer, it's supposed to be from your heart. It's just come out somewhere. Shit. Now I sit and talk to God all day.
I never heard that, but that's interesting, and that makes a lot of sense. That every prayer should be different because if you just give the same generic ass prayer,
it's fake.
It's fake. It's just you want something instead of you want that bond and that talk with somebody in a higher power or God or whatever you believe is out there. You know what I'm saying? That definitely makes sense. But like we talked about the whole NWA thing and the reality raps. Do you feel like now that's becoming important back again in hip hop and crucial in hip hop because you see guys like TK and NBA YoungBoy and the Kodak Black and you guys that really are living it, blowing up. And while the music, yes, is very, 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 very good, you also have the visuals to match and the look to match. Do you feel like that's now again back and again in hip hop and big again like it was in the 90s?
I feel like in a certain essence maybe just for the simple fact like you said you got Kodak's NBA YoungBoys and now TK who's like me reaching mainstream success and they're not switching up their like raps. They just it's like you said it's their story. It's like a motherfucker nowadays everything's so watered down. A person is more. It's not even just about being gangster no more. It's just a person, they buy into you. They're buying into your character more than just for your music. A motherfucker love your song, but they're really loving you. Like, I'm saying just like, I hate to just keep bringing Lil Pump up because, I mean, I fuck the little nigga, he alright. Yeah. But, like, the music he making is just, you know what I'm saying, like some random shit, you know what I'm saying, some drug shit, some turn up shit, power up shit. Yeah. Where it's not nothing to be in all like, oh my God about. But his fan base is accumulating to be very big just for the simple fact that the people are buying into his character, the pink hair, that they more into him. They fuck with Lil Pump, more than just Lil Pump's music. I feel like people fuck with me more than just Yayo music. They fuck with Yayo. They fuck with Young Boy because, like you said, his story is genuine. Lil Pump is genuine to himself. He's 16. He does a lot of drugs or shit. He just stays to himself. He doesn't switch it up. He doesn't go out the box. He just stays in his lane. So that's what his fans want.
Yeah. So, we talked a little bit about off camera about this and stuff about the whole, the Jay-Z having J. Cole, the Lil Wayne being able to make a Drake, the Future being able to make a 21 Savage, and there's nobody like that in Texas. Why do you think nobody has been able to touch that level of success from Texas? Because it's been nowhere. It's not been from Houston. It's not been from anywhere except for Beyonce. But I mean, she's not really put anybody on it. She's hip hop, but she's not a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's R&B. So where I mean, Beyonce came as time an artist, they'll be big as hell.
Yeah,
but it's just
I don't know why she don't do that. But.
She should. I feel like somebody from Texas too. But it's just like you said, we just don't have that person. Just it's never been just. Yeah. Texas. That's why a lot of rappers come when they first get on. A lot of rappers come and rape Texas because Texas is an untapped market right now. Yeah. So where it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money out here. So where people in Texas support outside people before
it's
they.
Late as fuck, by the way.
We doing it. We putting a late nighter right now, man. But shit, we doing it. It's going up. But I'm saying Texas is an untapped market, so where it's like people would just. It's just like you said. We just never had a person that's just that it factor. Yeah. But look, having people that use Texas that are big Drakes, Lil Wayne's, 21 Savage, Futures and shit like that. Yeah. You got.
ASAP.
Yeah, ASAP. Everybody's in tune with like the Houston culture, Texas culture. Just it's like we the new Africa. They come take our jewels and just spread them across the world.
Everybody, and people don't know how many people actually have lived in the city at one point or another, and had shit in the city going on. But we were talking about
like, cause I think it doesn't make sense to me. Like, we have so much shit in Texas. You got the Dallas Cowboys, which is America's team. Yeah. You got the Houston Rockets, who got ball hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mavericks ball hard as hell. It's like it's shit going on here. Yeah. It's shit going on in Houston. Like when Super Bowls and
Spurs ran the NBA for a long time.
I'm saying there's like it's a lot of shit going on in Texas to where it's like it's just I feel like
popping ass strip clubs.
It's just we don't got just. It's just the rappers. It's just we gotta have that one rapper to just finally just take off. We got Travis. Like I feel like Travis Scott's super duper big.
Yeah, he is. But he's got to be able to now put people on.
But a lot of people don't even know he's from Houston. Yeah, I never knew Travis Scott was from Houston. I thought he was from Atlanta. When he was signed to T.I., came out with Upper Echelon. His first song, I thought he was signed. I thought he was like a Future or something, because Future even had the Upper Echelon song and all.
Yeah, I thought that too. And especially he was living out there too.
Yeah, I thought he was from Atlanta, so where, if Sauce would have got that Drake song, I feel like Sauce could be a person that, like, would have put people on.
He had a lot of people going with him. Like, he put Sosa Man, with Taylor Gang and all that shit.
See,
that's dope.
That shit is, and it's hard to do coming from, and I feel like just being from Texas, we got to work 10 times harder. Like, there's no reason Sauce, you're the Sauce guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, but a lot of people stole his style.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody talk about seasoning, flavor, sauce, drip, all that shit, and this is you, to where he should be on top of the world. But like I said, it's like being a Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane just now getting his recognition in 2017, and he been doing this shit since 05, 04 when I saw Ice and shit came out. It's 12 years. So where, I mean,
and that's 12 years of actually, he made it 12 years ago. Yeah, you know
working.
What I mean? Yeah.
But I'm saying to where, I mean, when you get it, you're going to get it. I'm just saying your nigga going to be happy when you get it. But I don't want to wait 12 years. I want my shit now. So where I don't want people looking down the line 10 years later like, damn, so this the reason everybody act like this guy? I should have been on this, nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is a long time. Damn, 12 years.
Yeah.
After you get signed 12 years, like, that's crazy.
For you to get your recognition to be Drake, when Drake's doing it in 2 years.
Yeah, Drake really did take over crazy. That was insane. And then he really did fuck with Houston. But, I mean, I'll give him his credit. He did fuck with Houston. But How did y'all make out with the Harvey shit? Were y'all okay there in Dallas?
Oh yeah, you know I'm in Fort Worth, so
Oh yeah, forward. Sorry, my
shit, we
bad.
don't get none of that shit.
Our shit was fucked up, man.
Nah, I seen it. Pray for you, I
Oh
seen
man,
that.
yeah. We went out there. We did a little volunteer shit. I did some donations and shit. But our company did some donations. But that shit was no joke. And then now they talk about like, fucking. Actually, I want to ask you about that. How you feel about the? You ever watch politics? Or you ever into politics? You follow this new shit with Trump and all this shit going on with the Colin Kaepernick and all that? What was your take on that? What was your feeling on what happened over this weekend and over the weekend with the whole Colin Kaepernick thing?
I mean, I feel like it's all. I'm just very confused with a lot of shit going on in the media right now because I don't understand it. Like, I still wake up sometimes like, damn, Donald Trump is the fucking president.
That's what I said today.
That shit is crazy. Like, this shit is weird. The fuck? When he was running, I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
I thought it was just a plot. I thought it was a secret plot to just get Hillary in with flying colors. I thought it was just
like put this dumb ass up and she'll get in.
and she's gonna get her in easy and it backfired. I think because he's saying, but it just goes to show you what America is, and it just to show you how people think about.
Yeah.
Well, this is what the
They
majority.
really think.
This is what the majority of America feels like.
Yeah, it sucks, but it's kind of good to know what they think. Like, it's kind of good to know what everybody thinks.
Now I'm saying, like, yeah, this is what I feel like this forever. To where people that just been in tune, I just been knowing what's going on forever because I've been woke for a long time.
Yeah.
But when Trump got in office, just to show you like the disrespect and just to show you the audacity they have, just to show you that they don't give a fuck about you. Look who they put to run the leader of the free world is Donald Trump, a fucking reality star billionaire who's an asshole, dickhead. But it's just, like I said, that's what the majority of America feels like because that's how y'all got him in office.
Yeah,
They didn't cheat. They didn't cheat to get him in office. Shit, they did. We won fair and square.
Yeah, like when I watch the election and like when he said about that lady, I'm gonna grab her by the pussy or whatever, I was like, oh, he's done. Like, this is impossible because I was just thinking, like, okay, they won't be as bad as they would have been had it been Obama. But I was just thinking they would have killed Obama. Like, they would have fucking, if he had been president already, they would have impeached him. So, like, I'm just thinking that, and I'm like, all right, so they're not gonna let him get in office. Like, there's no way. And it's like, damn, man, how you wake up every day and then think, like, he just stopped Puerto Rico from getting aid after they shit that happened, and now they can't get aid. He didn't lift the ban. And Puerto Rico is part of the United States.
It's just, I mean, I'm kind of glad that it happened just so it can just show the world what people have been saying for years, and it's finally coming into the light that this is how you might never know. You could live next to somebody for so long, but you never know how they really feel about certain situations. Now that Trump is in office, it's just people are letting it come out, like with that neo-Nazi shit. Them wasn't people walking around with swastika tattoos, skinheads with shit like that. They wasn't masked up like the KKK shit. They was regular people. These was college students, the people that's going to be your doctors and lawyers. This was the people that's walking around with tiki torches talking about neo-Nazis. Go back home and shit like that. But these is regular people that you would have been living normally with every day if Trump wasn't in office because they wouldn't feel empowered or entitled, that they wouldn't feel like relaxed enough to even say some of the shit that they saying now. But now that the president's doing it, it's just like...
You got the okay.
Yeah, it's like it's the green light to just go.
Yeah.
So I'm glad it's just to let me know to where the teacher you thought was racist in school really was.
Yeah. You know, there's a movie, I forgot the name. It was but you would like it. It's a movie by John Grisham, and it has Samuel L. Jackson in it, right? I'm actually looking it up, and he plays in the movie A Time to Kill.
A Time to Kill, where the man raping his daughter, and
he raped
said he deserves to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Yeah. That shit was fucking. I love that movie, but it's very true, and it paints the picture of what you said. Is like there was a cop in there who was racist, and he was going to meetings in secret, but then working with his black coworker. And it's like, you will never know. You could be working with someone who dead ass hates you, wants you dead, and you don't even know.
I'm saying,
Like someone who signed you. Someone who signed you could hate the color of your skin, but know you're gonna make them money, and like that's crazy to think about.
For shit.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, I feel like with me personally, I got out there young to where I wanted to change the world.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But now that I'm older, I still feel like I got it in my heart. Like, I want to still change the world, but it's on some, now it's different to where I just take everything for what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I don't just I don't see it. Like, I don't look for the good and everything no more. I just see it for what it is and just take it. So where it's a situation it's just out of your control.
Yeah.
It's just higher powers. I'm not even talking about God. I'm talking about higher powers, like humanly powers. So where motherfuckers is running shit and it's that with they pressing buttons and whatever they want to do is what happen. And there's nothing we can do about it because we're not in that percentile. So you gotta get some money. So where shit start blowing up, your ass better be able to get in the sky. So shit.
Hell yeah, you better be able to do something, man. Fucking blowing up.
It's gonna be a map that say these are the places that's not gonna get hit by the nuclear. So where your ass better be. I bet I'll be there.
It's gonna happen soon. You keep fucking talking shit to Kim Jong Un. You better stop talking that shit.
What he call him?
I forgot. But
some ready to blast or something.
Yeah, this is the face I had when he said that shit. I was like, oh god, please don't keep talking. Please stop, dude. You're gonna get us all fucking.
Get us flips.
Like I don't talk like you don't talk shit to a certain extent. Like come on, man. Like that's in the 48 laws of power. Like. You beat someone in something, don't like rub their face in it, because then you gonna motivate them to want to come back at you, not just take your take their loss and you take your win like a man, they take their loss like a man. Now that you give them motivation to come back at you. So I feel like, that's what Donald Trump is doing right now, and it may not happen in this presidency, but when he leaves and the new Democrats president, because, he's gonna fuck up, and he's gonna want Democrat, and it's gonna happen, and then all this shit, it might happen then, and then he's gonna be like, oh, see, y'all hired Democrat, and look what happened. Now, fucking, y'all got fucked up, but it was actually from your ass talking shit so much.
That's exactly what I feel like. It's just something they had put Donald Trump in power. It's like to cover up something, and I really feel like they did that just to show, like, everybody know Obama was put in office. That's just to shut 400 years of oppression down with 8 years.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
they just did it like we gave y'all a black president. Shut the fuck up.
Just be happy and be quiet.
And a lot of people are happy with that. Like they got to see it. Like my granny, she got to see a black president before she died. Like she felt like that was. Wow. She felt like that was like. Yeah. She couldn't believe it. So
I can understand that.
I know if my granny felt like that, I know how many other people of color, black people, felt. When they seen that, it's just like weight was lifted off people's shoulders, and it's like people stopped caring. When that's what allowed Trump to get in office, because people stopped voting. Oh, Obama's out of office. Shit, we know we ain't never get another black president. So shit, I'm done. Yeah. People don't vote. Like, I don't vote at all. But I'm saying,
a lot of people said that. Like a lot of people were saying like how they were like, Trump is because we had Obama. It was like we gave y'all Obama, so now we gonna get Trump. Like we get Trump now after we gave y'all Obama.
That's what I'm saying. But that lets you know how they feel. Yeah, that lets you know how they feel, cause shit, Obama wasn't doing bad shit. Obama was trying to fix some shit. Yeah. Trump coming in out the muscle like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I want to do. But
yeah, he really doing whatever the fuck he want to do. So okay, let's talk about something that we both love, money.
Yes.
I heard you talking business in a couple of your interviews, and you seem to really understand business. You really seem to know your business very, very, very well, and the business that you're in. So I want to know, one, like, how did you learn the business? How did you learn about business? And two, what other ventures and businesses do you want to get into?
I really feel like just like the rap game and the dope game they not very different at all. They very similar. So where I just took everything I learned in the streets and just applied it to the rap game, which made me bump my head a lot too, because I had to learn that this is not the streets, this is the industry. So where this is fake, the streets are very real. It's built off like substance and
Motherfuckers will
and
sue
like
you here.
integrity, loyalty in the streets. And it's not like that in business. It's everything is grimy. Like it's like the total opposite. But coming from the streets, I did a lot of grimy shit growing up too. So I got both sides. To where in business, motherfuckers say like, oh, it's nothing personal. It's just business.
Yeah.
So where that's a big saying. So where I had to learn that that's literal. Like just because I feel like this certain type of way because I'm coming from a street level, but they coming from a business level to where I'm going to always lose because I'm putting loyalty into it when it's about money to where it's business to where I understand now. I just understand to where it ain't too much you can pull off me. I got a lawyer too.
Yeah. So when did that realization happen in your mind? Like how many years had you been in the game? How quick was that realization to you?
Shout out to Get Money Lil Running. He had it. That's my brother. He had it to where, like, just I had it early. Like I'm not signing no label. I'm not getting no manager.
Yeah.
There's no point. I can book shit myself. I can promote myself. You know what I'm saying? I can promote my own artists. I can go book my own shows. They don't book me.
Yeah.
I put my own mixtape out. I don't have to have a DJ host my tape. I host my own tape. You know what I'm saying? Just now that everything's like with the internet, shit like that. So I don't really, you don't really need much these
You don't need
days.
nothing.
So where a label needs you more than you need them. Labels
Yeah.
are losing money every day, and these are billion-dollar companies. So where they feed off, that's where that new slave shit come from because these labels are going out of business. So they have to find artists to get those hits and rape them for their shit and just keep because it's like they're like parasites.
Yeah.
A label like a parasite. It just gotta drain you up. They'll use you up till it ain't no more, and then once it's gone, it's just gonna throw you away.
Yeah.
So where I'd rather throw myself away, use myself up. Shit.
Yeah. I'm the same way. So before we get out of here, man, what's something you really want the people to know leaving this interview? When they leave this interview here today, like when they finish watching, what do you really want them to understand about Go Yayo?
I want people to see me and I want people to look at me like an inspiration. I want people to know that everything I spit out is real. This is my life. I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. So when I talk to people, I talk to them like I talk to like my friend or like somebody in my family, no matter is. So where I want somebody when they see me like to just know that's real, it's genuine. Everything that comes from me is just authentic.
Okay. All right, man. Y'all can check us out, man, at www.all4theculture.com. You can check me out at All for the Culture Show. My Instagram is at Hip Hop Handicap. My other Instagram is at All for the Culture Show. And my Twitter is at Hip Hop Handicap. And check out all your Instagrams, man. Let them know where to find you.
Hey, man, Huff ain't young. You know what the fuck going on. All for the culture, rocking out with my boy, man. Tell you can find me on Instagram, Hood Fang Go Yayo, Twitter, Hood Fang Go Yayo, everywhere. Go Yayo, YouTube, that. Wow.
And it's Texas over everything, man.
Yeah, man, stand the fuck up, Texas. We heard.